there. Look there, down. Oh, behind you. Look there. Can't you see it? Why are you ignoring me? Don't ignore me. I'm going to come in your dreams. 2 months back, I was scaring everybody in the audience. And here I am, scared. I was terrified last night when I was putting my points together of how am I going to share 25 years of my life in 18 minutes? And that too by talking and not dancing on stage. Whoa, that didn't just stop. And suddenly something held me and I was like, whoa, I feel confident. You know what held me? Dance. My favorite topic, the subject which I've never been scared of. Unlike Telugu, which I had to study in 10th grade and I had to go on like, oh my God, it's my exam next day, what am I going to do? So here I am in front of you all to share my art with you with all my heart. I am Harsha Maheshwari. My stage name is Comet. Comet stands for Knowledge of Movement with Evolution of Technique. This name was given to me by my teacher who said, be fire, champ, be fire. Be like the comet in the sky when people see and they make a wish. Be like that on stage. You're a champ, don't be scared. Nirmesh Gulamandala is my teacher who made me stand here with confidence and made me believe in my dancing. I was 3 years old when I started dancing, and my hero, my dad, he used to do some cool moves like moonwalk and dipping, and I used to look at him and I'm like, Daddy, I want to learn it too. I was very offbeat, but he did not give up on me. He had that trust that, okay, maybe while practicing, she will get it. When I started dancing in school and college, all my teachers used to like to see me on stage more than class. And I took complete advantage of that. I used to miss classes to practice so much more. And there came that day when everyone's going around for placements, what job they're going to do, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting in class listening to this song which I had released that day in the morning. Not because I knew that I had to take up dancing, because I was confident that I didn't want to do anything apart from it. That's what dance is to me. And here I am in front of all of you. There came the D-Day. My dad sitting right in front of me after college asking me, Beta, what do you want to do? Do you want to study further? No, Daddy. What do you want to do? I think I want to learn dancing. Guess what he said? Okay. And I was jumping with joy, telling him, this is the workshop I want to attend, that's where I want to travel, this is my favorite teacher, this is my favorite dancer, showing him videos, on and on and on. What is art? Why is it so special to me? Art is love, an expression, a connection that makes you different from the stone on the road. Art is so beautiful, which is inspired by people and things around you. And some people who've inspired me in my life, I would like to introduce them to you. That's my teacher, Nirmesh Gulamandala. He was in a different continent when we made this video. We practiced on FaceTime every single night. We were like, yes, we'll show people how, even if you're not together, you can dance and you can make people move. That is my yoga teacher, Farina ma'am, who has taught me health is wealth, darling. If you're successful in making your health proper, you're successful in life. She has taught me how mind and physical connection is so important to meet your soul. That is the most adorable person in this world, my Bharatnatyam teacher, who knew I came from a hip-hop background and my body language is so different, but she did not give up on me in class. She kept telling, I can see you there. I'm working on you. Don't worry. She gave me that special attention all the time because she believed that I had the fire in me. That is my beautiful, gorgeous family. I belong from a Marwari community, coming where everyone believes, yeah, girls get married very early there. Yeah, they do a family business. But my family broke norms like crazy. Everyone right there are artists. One of them does makeup, one of them does fashion designing, one of them dances, one of them sings. And my beautiful mother, who has been cooking 3 times a day for 365 days a year without complaining even once. I asked her one day, how do you like cooking so much? I love it. And that's when I understood that that is her art. And how is her food yummy all the time, man? That's because that's how much love she puts in every single time when she's cooking. They have inspired me to become whatever I am in my life today. Imagine, even after so much inspiration, one day, I quit. I simply decided that I quit. I can't dance anymore. I was on bed for 4 months, struggling to figure out how am I going to express this thing inside me. I quit dancing. That was the turning point in my life. My crew broke out. My teacher left for further studying. And I thought, okay, I'm done. I think I should join a corporate job, or I should leave this and go to some other path. But then, guess what inspired me? Things around me. Water, that mosquito, that little dust, this mic. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you, I was losing my mind. And I was like, what am I doing on this bed? Get up, let's dance. Do you want to see a sample? Let me show you something. Can I have some music, please?
Dear audience, आज हम आपको चांद पर ले जा रहे हैं। ये देखिए, ये रॉकेट। इस रॉकेट से एक खूबसूरत महबूबा अपने महबूब के साथ चांद पर उतरकर प्यार की मस्ती में डांस करेगी।
'This is my world. And I can't tell you how much I enjoy doing this. Right now, I feel so confident just because I danced. Yes. And I would like to introduce my world to you. My world is so different from the world out there. In the world out there, there are rules, there are regulations, there are limitations. But in my world, there is nothing impossible. I can walk on my hands. I can dream whenever I want. I can do whatever I think I want to be. In the world out there, everything is running fast. Time, time, time. You're running late. You have to do this. You have to do that. You're growing old. But in my world, there is nothing like that. There is no limit to age. You can do art when you're 52. You can start when you're 3 years old. You can even do it when you're 25. There is no age limit. There is no time limit. I can take 4 months to listen to the same song if I want to excel every beat in it. In the world out there, name, fame, success are the 3 most famous words. In my world, there is vibe, and only vibe that gets me going every day. I'm hungry for that. And look at this image. Those smiles, they give me the energy. My room full of dance, full of energy, full of vibes. They get me going like, yes, we are with you, even if I'm messing up the steps. The vibe and the energy is what keeps me going. In the world out there, money is your alarm. Get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Get up, go, 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 5 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock. We have to go so fast. Why? Do I have to go there? Yes, because you have to go there, not because you want to. In my world, it's the passion which wakes me up at 4 in the morning. Go take a class for 2 people. Go take a class for 1,500 people. It doesn't matter. The passion is the same. In the world out there, when it hurts, you give it a painkiller. Go, man, I don't have time for you. I have to do so many things in my life. If my hand is broken, I don't want to give it time. I'm so depressed. But in my world, we heal it. We give it love. And for that, I started learning acupressure. When I learned that course, my mind went poof. I couldn't understand how human body can be so beautiful. And we are not taking care of such a beautiful thing. It was unbelievable. In the world out there, I've been called a psycho. I've been called someone who's out of mind. I've been called irresponsible and a girl who doesn't know anything better to do in her life. But in my world, I am the boss. I decide when to go, where, dance what, learn what, do what. I know when I want to focus, where I want to focus. I know when to throw, I know when to catch, I know when to move. In my world, there are no limitations. In my world, I can be myself freely without the fear of judgment, without the fear that someone's going to tell me something and I'm going to feel bad. No. In my world, everything is possible. And I'd like to ask all of you a question today. Where do you think I want to live? In a world where I completely have to impress people back to back? Or where I get to express myself as Comet? And by I mean you. Where do you want to live? Which world do you think is going to make you happy and feel alive? What is art? Is it an expression or is it a gift? Art is an expression, not a gift. If it was gifted, people told me when I was 3 years old that I was offbeat. How did I get into it? Art gives you the freedom, gives you the love, makes you feel like you're alive. Whether you're painting, whether you're going around making music. Did you see those guys making some amazing vibes on stage? All of us were tapping our feet and we wanted to sing and dance. And art does much more than all of this. It has a very strong message. My teacher, Kumari Suraj, started whacking. Whacking is something you do with your arms with a lot of force. I looked at her and I said, wow, that is so cool. Please teach me. She said, wait, learn the theory first. She told me, 30 years back, there were a group of 5 people who went to a club. And they were ignored. They were like, shh, move there, move there. Don't give them space. You know why? Because they were standing differently. They were dancing differently. They did not fight back. They did not verbally abuse. What they did was beautiful. They did this. We are a part of the same world. Why do you ignore us? Make us a part of you and you will see how this world becomes a better place. We can all be one. This is how they express themselves. This is how whacking became a movement where the community who weren't straight wouldn't feel differently. They expressed themselves through this. Hip-hop. Hip-hop has changed the world, has changed millions of people. Blacks and whites were fighting so madly that they were killing each other. But they were a group of psychos who went underground and went on the railway stations and practiced. You know what they did? They made a circle just like this. It's called a cipher, where you put down your egos out and you share. I do 2 steps. The white guy does 2 more steps. The black guy does 3 more steps. And they don't fight, they share. They accept each other. And that's how they moved million hearts. Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. This song was sung by the legendary Michael Jackson. He taught all the dancers present in my community and as many people I know that nothing is impossible. Your color doesn't define you, your talent does. And share it and make this world a better place. So I want to ask all of you, how do you want to express yourself today? How do you think you want to get that kid outside and let it scream, let it dance, let it do whatever it wants to? Spoil the walls with paints, do some colorful things on the papers, sing, dance, tap your feet. Don't suppress those feelings. We have one life. Let those expressions out. If you have the fear of judgment, kick it to the left. If you have the fear of age, kick it to the right. And if you have the fear of gender, please kick it out of the world, because there is none such thing in art. My life goal is to inspire girls to take up hip-hop and boys to take up dance forms like Bharatanatyam and belly dancing. We don't have any gender. A 52-year-old guy can start learning an instrument whenever he wants to. It doesn't determine because of his age. So here I am telling all of you how beautiful this world is of art. And guess what? All of us have that world inside us. Remove the covering, remove the dust, let it come out. You will feel so beautiful about yourself. And finally, I will end by sharing the secret of my life, the funda that I apply. I chose to express through dance, not because I'm gifted with it, because I chose that path. Because for me, dance is expression. Expression is love. Love is life, and life is happiness. And all of us are looking for that. And how do you fall in love with your life? Rhonda Byrne, in her book, very well said, the way you fall in love with another person. You adore them so much. Wow, she's so pretty. She walks so well. She talks so well. So do the same thing with yourself, my friends. From now, every time when you look into the mirror, tell yourself, I am so pretty. I love how I look. I love how I talk. I love how I walk. And it'll give you the confidence to love yourself, love your life, and express. Thank you so much.